So, choiceless awareness can be attained by a metaphor. But before that, ask yourself, are you applying the knowledge in your daily living? It's very important. Very important. Otherwise, what will happen? The knowledge remains dry, and two kinds of personality. In inner personality, oh, I heard from the beer guy, I'm totally absorbed in mindfulness, and the outer personality continues with the same behavior and attitude. It will not bring any result. Think of it. If you think that, I'm already awakened inside, but outside, you look at my honey, she is crazy, he's crazy. They are not doing the things rightly. Why? Because I'm enlightened. One can have the greatest ego, and we don't recognize that ego. We live in ignorance. So, request. If you can invite others who are close, near, and dear ones, would be good. I'm not saying any honey, so that you too can contemplate and reflect together and raise your level of awareness. But otherwise, my main contention is no shyness, no fear, just apply the knowledge. Get rid of that shyness and no, I made a mistake, I became angry over my honey, so how can I apply the knowledge? That is the opportunity you can apply the knowledge. And that is why the teacher is there. You make a mistake, correct the mistake, because we are a seeker. Because I'm a seeker. So simple. Don't make this simple too complex. There will be no change. No, we all are seekers. And I just, I'm suggesting seeker alone makes a mistake. Non-seeker do not realize whether they have made a mistake or not. Say yes. Non-seeker never realizes that they have made a mistake. Are you getting it? So, think of it for a while. How was your last week? How many times you were upset, anxious, hesitated, excited, frustrated on yourself or on others or on a situation? That will tell you have mindfulness 24/7 or not. You have to work on it. We have to work on the mind. If you think, that 1 hour is good, yes, it is good, but you make it better on different situations, conditions in life, when we take stock of all conditions and situations, people around us. That makes a difference. We became aware we are not aligned with the nature. What it means? That when I introspect and observe how was my last week, and I collect those moments of anxiety, being upset and frustrated, or the past impression are dominating, dictating me. We become aware we are not aligned with the nature, means the three gunas. We did not we did not understand first before we express and act. So how can we move into that choiceless awareness? I'm not saying it's a practice. Life is a practice. Or you can say the life is not a practice. We are frustrated not because for example, you make a mistake and you fell down. It's not a mistake of law of gravitation. Do you see that? That insight we should have. It's not a mistake of a tumbler I was holding in my hand and it fell down. Think of this. It's not a mistake of my honey who was angry over me. If we have that level of awareness, then we bypass the three gunas, and ultimately extraordinary seeker can live in mindfulness 24/7 or meditation. So the next question comes, am I a seeker? We should ask the question and become aware that we are. What it means? What it means. Let me repeat it. Am I a seeker? We should ask the question and become aware that we are a seeker. Are you crazy? Yes. To a non-seeker. To a seeker, no. What do you mean? So I will recall the conversation between one of the greatest master, Maharishi Raman, and a person approached him, asked him, how I become a seeker. Pay attention. I told you, choiceless awareness, 24/7, that is our topic. So he asked Maharishi Raman that how I become a seeker. Master said, who is asking? I am asking. Who is this I? Because that I is asking a question, so you are already a seeker. Maybe at a lower level of a seeker, once you start, accept that you are a seeker. I need not to do anything. You go to a fry where we have a big store and you say, okay, do you have a pasta? Yes, we have. So I'm a seeker of the pasta. Are you getting it? Very subtle, very minute. Maharishi Raman, with all the love and the compassion, said, who is asking? I. Who is this I? Because you are asking a question, you are a seeker. Stay there. Keep that mind there. So once you keep that mind there, you are a seeker. That takes you to the journey of a non-practice. That takes you to the journey of a non-practice. What seeker wants? I do not want suffering. What to do? So now understand this journey. I will come to the metaphor again. So if we closely examine and understand, the false I went to the master, asked, how can I become a seeker? It is a false I. So behind that false I, the real I is hidden. We need only an awareness. We need only an awareness. We don't need any practice. Yeah, Monday, Thursdays, we need to practice to become a seeker. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Say yes. The moment I have an identification that I'm a body-mind complex, it is a false I. Okay, you are talking about the real self. So what is this real self? Can I become a seeker? The false I is asking, drop that false I. Yes, I'm a seeker. As if the wave is asking, where is the water? Where is the water? You are the water. Why you identify with the name and form? Are you a seeker? Yes, you are not Brandy, you are not Stephen, you are not Rakesh. I'm a seeker. For that, we don't need any practice. Can I know Stephen? I will know Stephen tomorrow. I'm busy today. Maharishi Raman. I'm just giving an interpretation. I have to live into that awareness. That extraordinary awareness is already choiceless. You have already found it. No, no, I didn't find it. You don't recognize it. Do you see the difference between the two? I don't recognize it. I'm already the real self. That is what the Maharishi Raman pointed to his student. It's all a matter of awareness. We all see wave, false eye. We don't see water. I see the false eye. I am the body-mind complex. Hides behind is the real I. Now the metaphor, simple. What is this metaphor? So first I go to a master, I looked at the master, so I find the duality that master is different from me, I am separate and different. That is the fourth stage of manifestation in this metaphor that we have been discussing for the last couple of weeks. Do you remember the metaphor? Even if you don't, say yes, I know. Don't worry. Fourth stage of the manifestation. And what is the third stage? I'm asking the question. Second layer, that is the mind. Perceives I am with the name and the form. So I'm perceiving with the name and the form, and now I'm asking, am I a seeker? No, you are a seeker. So first I perceive the duality and division and difference, and that my mind settles in that duality and a difference, and then it is asking, am I a seeker? You see what we say, the job of the mind is to divide and perceive. The moment I say, you are Terry, it means mind divides and perceives. What is the cause of it? That is the third stage. From outside is a causal manifestation, and behind that cause, the real self is there, the pure consciousness is there. Pure consciousness is always choiceless. Does the space have a choice? Does the space say, okay, you can build the house here, but I will not allow this beer guy to build a house. Space is indifferent. You build a house, you demolish the house. Space says, okay, I'm okay. Don't start thinking the choiceless as if there is no choice. Choiceless awareness is full of all the choices that is right and good. We start giving interpretation literally, am I making a right statement, Brandy? You start giving a right interpretation. Literal interpretation does not. The meaning of that word does not fit here. Essence will fit. Do you understand the difference between the two? Meaning and the essence. So that essence is choiceless. Literal meaning choiceless is wrong. So that is what we say, coming to the metaphor again, is real self beyond the name and the form? Answer is yes. Then mind cannot find it. That answer is yes. What to do? Use the metaphor. This is what the master says. What is water? Do you see the wave? Yes, I see the wave. This wave is made up of water. That is choiceless. Choiceless, essence. Choiceless, literal meaning, doesn't work. Do you see this, Stephen? Here is the real self. Where I see the wave, there is the water. Are you getting it? That is the beauty of this Eastern wisdom. So we say now, because the real self is beyond name in the form, and the mind cannot find it, what to do? Use the metaphor. Do you see the outermost cave is the physical? Yes, I see it. I feel it. How do I feel it? Through the mind. Mindfulness is beyond the mind. That's why the first metaphor. Feel it. Know it. What is the second? Second is the mind, the subtle level. Mind, intellect, ego, false I, thought, structure, feeling, sensation, image. Okay. And the third is the cause. No, I don't know the cause. How those? That is made up of the ignorance. Third level, and the fourth is the pure consciousness. I'll come to the metaphor. Understand, today is very important. Every session is important, I always say that. So how should I understand real and beyond, real self beyond name and the form? How should I understand the real self beyond or behind name and the form? It is like a space. It is all pervading. Can the mind comprehend the space? The answer is no. It can comprehend in science. Infinity. Infinity symbol. You have already limited by giving a symbol. How can you say it is infinity? Are you understanding? The moment I say this is mouse, I have already limited it by name and the form. The moment I say Stephen, I am differentiating Stephen from all of you. Real self is unlimited. So any name in the form cannot help us to reach there. That is why we say it is beyond the mind, it is choiceless. Are you getting it? Yes. Is real self different from someone? It is the way the mind does. Mind always acquires the knowledge by dividing, and then it perceives. Who is there? David is there, yes. So why I said David is different from the rest of the people. I've already divided. That is how the mind acquires the knowledge. That is why real self is always one. It cannot be divided. Hence, the mind cannot get the knowledge by. Mind cannot get the knowledge of the real self. We have to transcend the mind. I will go to what is the meaning of transcending later. Otherwise, I will lose that topic. When I'm confused, then we should understand by metaphor. So now I have created a confusion. Our job, all the masters in Eastern wisdom, the job of a master, to create a confusion at the highest level and then resolve it. Our job is very easy. I'm telling you the fact. This is a fact. Now I have created a confusion, so we have to resolve it. Now I will resolve this confusion, but are you able to maintain your awareness? Are you a seeker? If you are a non-seeker, you will say, hell with you. I know. It doesn't make any difference. Our job will continue. Now, main thing is coming. Should I say no? Everything is important. Understand. Did you understand the 4 stages of metaphor? Pure consciousness, canvas. Then it is touched, causal body. Then third level is the mind and the subtle body, and the fourth is the manifestation. Did you understand that? Yes. So now understand that metaphor are identical, but there is a difference between real and unreal. There lies the choiceless awareness. What I'm saying. Simple example. Do you see yourself into the mirror every day? Are you attending the session after looking into the mirror? Say yes, we. You might have seen yourself into the mirror. What do you see in the mirror? Your image? Say yes. So your image and you are identical? Identical means similar. It's a fact. When I stand in front of the mirror, the brandy is not seen. Stephen is not seen. I am seen. Clear? Are you understanding? Are you with me? When I stand in front of the mirror, the image of me and me outside, inside the image, inside the mirror, and outside I am, they are identical. Whatever master says, that blew my mind when and one is real and other is unreal. And you enter into a choiceless awareness. They are identical, means similar. So metaphor helps us understand. It conveys the message. It goes beyond the metaphor. Otherwise, you use the metaphor and you will realize. Did you understand? You use the metaphor and you will realize everything. No. Metaphor is identical. But one is real and other is unreal. The mirror image is unreal and you are real. Are you aware? Mind has absorbed this identical versus real and unreal. You are already in the state of choiceless awareness. How simple it is. You have 10 mirrors. You stand before the 10 mirror. 10 mirror images are there. They all are identical. Metaphors are used to show what is identical, to arrive at what is real self. Did I make my statement clear? And my native language is Hindi, so I know that. So that's why I'm asking, who are here? Are you getting it? So what mistake the mind does to continue to live in ignorance? We come back to the same thing. Identical, real versus unreal. It is clear. So make it little more clear. Waves are identical with the water, but the waves are unreal. Water is real. Rakesh, Vaibhav, Stephen, Brandy, Terry, Samir, Ashok, this weird guy are unreal. Real self is real. We only need a knowledge. We don't need any practice. I gave an example. I will know Stephen tomorrow. I already know Stephen. I have named him. So mind cheats us. Mind divides and perceives. Journey of the mindfulness is so simple, easy. So never say when master uses a metaphor, wave is false ice, so I am the water. You have been working on this metaphor. Are you 100% clear? The metaphor indicates what is identical. Then I have to find out what is real, because unreal does not exist. Unreal is perceived by the mind as the name and the form, like the waves in the water or water in the waves. What mistake the mind does? It always says water in the waves. I exist, hence there is an existence. No, there is an existence, hence I exist. Means existence is there that appears as Stephen Brandy Vaibhav Rakesh. Where the mind starts from the existence. Existence is only one. It pervades everywhere. So I already entered into the choiceless awareness as an essence. Not literally. No, I see all the human beings are one. They are not one. The moment you say human beings is the body-mind complex, all waves are different. No, we become a philosopher. All human beings are same, one and same. Philosophy doesn't work here. It only the awareness works. Live into that state. What a joy. What a bliss. Independent of anything outside. Choiceless awareness is a state of bliss. Independent of anything. So don't mistake bliss in relationship to any object outside. Let mind discover the real self by this metaphor. Not literally, in essence. How simple it is. Yes, to make it more clear, to remind you that we have to live wisely. What is the meaning of living wisely when I make two statements, waves in water or water in the waves? So simple. You see, literally, in essence. That's why the master says, no practice is required for mindfulness. It is here and now. And they are right. You are living in ignorance, you are a non-seeker, practice, practice, practice. But if you are absorbed, if you forget yourself, in practicing for 50 years, nothing will be attained. Now you are already in the forest of practice. I should do the kundalini practice, I should do this practice, I should do that practice. I will send you the prana to you to heal you. First heal yourself. No, I'm not criticizing anyone. Healing means whole. Whole means completeness. Completeness means choiceless. First heal yourself. Normally we say, I'm sending prana to you to heal yourself. What about you? I have a lot of stress in my life. So it is not a criticism, it is living in an extraordinary awareness to see how the metaphor works to reach to an essence. Reach to an essence means that I have to work on it now. You are already there. Wave is water. How you can reach to the water from the wave? Choiceless awareness. Again, I'm repeating. Choiceless awareness in essence, not literally. The naturally clean and the white canvas compares with pure consciousness. I'm repeating that metaphor. And observe, maintain that awareness. That pure consciousness is one. It is everywhere. It is here and now. I am that. The starching process represents the causal level of creation. It is the preparation for the painting of the creation that is to follow. Third stage, the outlining process represents the subtle level, the mind, intellect, false I, mind that divides and perceives. And the fourth stage is the painting process. Can you see visually? I believe you have understood, and then we will start. You have understood metaphor gives me what is identical, then I have to know what is real and unreal. Clear? Having said that, can I say that we all are wonderful paintings on the canvas of consciousness? We all are wonderful paintings on the canvas of pure consciousness. And that painting came from the subtle stage, that is the second from outside. So our parents conceived, for example, just now. There are many other causes, but our parents conceived. So we are here. But they conceived because of some causal factors. Third stage. From outside. But what is the ultimate cause? We are the beautiful paintings on the canvas of pure consciousness. So there is no question of duality. I don't see the duality. When I don't see the duality, I'm already in choiceless awareness. It is not that I have to control all human beings. When I said all human beings, I have already differentiated. Not literally, in a sense. Close your eyes.